What happens when Charlie Brown, Snoopy, and the rest of the Peanuts gang head off to good old Europe? Well, you've got this here fun filled comedy adventure. Let's talk about Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, and don't come back. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Dual, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1980 animated adventure comedy flick Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, and Don't Come Back. Released by Paramount, produced by United Features Syndicate, directed by Bill Melendez and Phil Roman, who recently did the last Peanuts film. This is the fourth full length feature film to be based on the Peanuts comic strip, and the last to come out for some time and what have you. Anyway, now though it just kind of barely missed the mark of making like a boy named Charlie Brown and the Race for Your Life Charlie Brown, but still this film did okay and what have you. Now, creator of the Peanuts comic strip, Charles M. Schulz, wrote that he came up with the idea for the story while visiting, then, well, this Manoir de Malvoisin, if I mispronounce this, I do apologize, and Le Haran, where he was stationed briefly as a soldier during World War II, and the castle plays a large role in the film. Well, and this is a really fun-filled adventure, just as much as Race for Your Life was. At Charlie Brown's school, Linus introduces to his class two French students, Babette and Jacques, who will be spending 2 weeks there in order to get accustomed to the U.S. In exchange, Charlie Brown and Linus are chosen to go to France. Charlie Brown heads home and invites Snoopy and Woodstock to go with him. He gets a call from Peppermint Patty, who tells him that she and Marcy were also chosen to go to France as a student exchange. Charlie Brown also gets a letter from France but cannot read it because it is written in French. He is not very positive about the trip because of the letter he got, but Marcy, who has been studying French, translates the letter explaining that Charlie Brown has been invited to stay at a fictional French chateau, the Chateau de Malvoisin, which that means House of the Bad Neighbor. And if I mispronounce the French, yeah, I apologize. This is why I didn't take French class. Charlie Brown cannot understand why someone in France would invite him to their home, let alone know who he is. The group arrived first in London, where Snoopy leaves the group temporarily to play tennis at Wimbledon, where the Beagle gets in a dispute with the referee for a judgment call about the ball being in or out. He loses his temper, causing him to be kicked out from the grounds. When they arrive across the English Channel in France via hovercraft, they pick up a Citroen 2CV, which is driven by Snoopy because the kids are too young to drive, as you can imagine. Although he grinds the gears out of it. Yeah, Snoopy behind the wheel of that car is absolutely hysterical, especially when he gives that laughter of his. Upon their arrival, the four go to their respective homes. Patty and Marcy go to stay at a farm in Morville-sur-Andelle, where they meet a boy named Pierre who immediately attracts their attention. It is obvious that Marcy and Pierre have a spark between them, obvious to everyone except Patty, who manages to convince herself that Pierre likes her. Meanwhile, Charlie Brown, Linus, Snoopy, and Woodstock visit the chateau, which is actually owned by an unfriendly baron, while his niece, Violet Enfleur, frequently leaves Charlie Brown Linus food. Linus enters the chateau's attic and learns from Violet that Charlie Brown's grandfather, Silas Brown, has served in the U.S. Army and helped them out during World War II. The Baron returns home and Violet tries hiding Linus, but she inadvertently starts a fire in the chateau's attic. Now I'm gonna go to the ending, plus the last act. As always, you know the procedure. You have 5 seconds to stop this video, go to the description box below, and fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie already, please continue once the 5 seconds are finished. Ready? Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Charlie Brown runs to get Peppermint Pay, Marcy, and Pierre. Excuse me, I'm getting ahead of myself. Gets Peppermint Pay and Marcy, while Pierre calls the fire department while Snoopy and Woodstock get an old-fashioned fire hose from a shed. Charlie Brown, Peppermint Pay, Marcy, and Pierre rescue Linus and Violet, and Snoopy uses the hose to keep the fire under control until the fire department arrives to help. Thankful for the chateau's rescue, the Baron has a change of heart and allows them inside, and Charlie Brown learns the truth behind the mysterious letter he received from Violet. One of the villagers toured the United States when he got a haircut from Charlie Brown's father, whereupon Violet was able to find Silas's grandson. Charlie Brown later wishes Violet and Pierre goodbye as he, Snoopy, Woodstock, Linus, Pay, and Marcy leave the chateau to see more of the French countryside and eventually return home to the United States. End of story. Okay, everyone. So, what did I think of Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown Don't Come Back? Well, I do think the film's pretty good in my opinion. It might be a little more, more different from, in sort of in ways from the previous films, but even so, it does provide good adventure and good comedy. The Unlike Race for Your Life, the film had a mostly positive reception from everyone. Now, of course, we have in our cast Aaron Skelly as Charlie Brown, Daniel Anderson as Linus, Patricia Patz as Peppermint Patty, Casey Carlson as Marcy, Annalisa Bartolin as Sally, Laura Planting as Lucy, Bill Melendez once again doing Snoopy and Woodstock. Plus, we have Pascal de Barrett as Pierre, Rosalind Rubens as Violet. Plus, most of the other Peanuts gang members we see Violet, Pay, and Frida, plus Sophie. Yep. Okay, and now we see the characters of Babette and Jacques, but they had no lines, like same with Schroeder and Pigpen. Anyway, Bon Voyage Charlie Brown was a bit of a success. It went on to make $2 million, and even $2 million. Like all the other films, it's been released on physical media. It finally got released on Blu-ray for the first time earlier this year. So anyway, I think this is really, really a fun experience. We got to learn about a lot of this and other things in ways. We do get to see a little bit of flashbacks, sort of a flashback, or kind of a factual similar story in the 1983 primetime special, What Have We Learned, Charlie Brown? A tribute. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, even with Snoopy and Woodstock providing all sorts of humor, this film's pretty good. I do like this film now, and also with score from Ed Bogus and Judy Munson, I think it's pretty good. So overall, would I recommend Bon Voyage Charlie Brown Don't Come Back because of its its pretty good story and characters and humor and adventure and all that jazz? I would say yes. Go for it. Afterwards, we never did get to see the Peanuts gang on the big screen until 2015 when they returned in the Peanuts movie. This would also be the last Peanuts film to be done by Paramount. But anyway, I really think the movie is very good. So if you liked Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, good. And if you like it, let me know what you thought about the film in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, Don't Connect? Tell me in the comment section. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And join me next time when I celebrate Thanksgiving Day with a review of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Thanks for watching, and if you like this, check out my reviews for some of these other, well, my reviews for these other 3 Peanuts films. The upper left-hand corner is my review of A Boy Named Charlie Brown. The upper right-hand corner is my review of Snoopy Come Home. And the bottom left-hand corner is my review of Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc. Then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.